Basically, a computerized physical psych check. I guess that's the simplest way to explain it.
And is that something new in that unit?
Prior to the juveniles coming, no.
I'm sorry, what is that new to the unit or?
Prior to the juveniles coming to Metro West, no. That's something that we use while the adults were being housed in there. Once the juveniles came and we were doing individual 15-minute psych check sheets. But as Rosa on the 26th, and I believe till he became a level 3, Rosa had the 15-minute psych check sheets done on him individually.
Understood. Now, I see you're wearing a jacket today. Were you able to figure out the temperature in there?
Nah, I still don't know the temperature inside. It's new. It's a little rainy outside today, though, so yeah, I put a jacket on.
But you're inside now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, tú sí te puedes abrigar. Responde.
Has the number of juvenile inmates in the unit changed since December 1st?
Yes, I believe we lost one, and then we gained another one like 2 days ago.
So it's still 34 inmates, including Derek?
No, I believe it's 31. I have to look at today's roster.
I believe.
To give you an exact number.
And how many correctional officers are there on the shift?
4 officers, a 101 for Rosa, and Corporal.
So 6 total for what you believe is 31 inmates?
Yes, sir.
Él no sabe nada. Está igual que el
What time does
detective.
the day shift begin, Corporal?
7 to 3.
¿Se dan cuenta?
Were you guys short-staffed on 11/10 on the long weekend?
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Do you know if you were short-staffed on the long weekend of November 10th?
Se queda
I
solo.
would have to refer to the roster that was done for that shift.
Can you do that now, or do you have that handy now?
No, I do not have the firm roster. No.
No tiene nada.
Is there a reason why we would be missing certain dates on the 10-minute check logs?
You say, would there be a reason why we would be missing certain dates?
Right, certain logs.
No, all the logs should either be present, or we will have to go through the file room to try to find those current logs.
One second, Your Honor.
Make sure that if he needs something, he gets it within the guidelines of what MDCR can provide. And pretty much just to make sure he's okay. If he moves, they move.
Okay, so they're available 24/7 should you need anything or want anything.
Yes, sir.
All right. They're concerned, I'm sure, about his physical well-being, as well as his mental health.
Yes, sir.
How often is he checked by someone for mental health stability or any concerns about mental health?
All 3 shifts, but let's just say that supervisor or any staff member feels as if there's an issue with Mr. Rosa's mental health. their officer will call the clinic, and then a mental health representative will come from the clinic to evaluate Mr. Rosa. If any issue or anything they felt like, okay, well, hold on, that's a little different, that may need to be addressed, or that, that's out of the norm for Rosa, or a red light for staff, they would do that protocol to have him seen by mental.
Is that becoming an issue? Has that been an issue in this case? Are you finding any warning signs with regard to any mental health concerns?
No mental health concerns with Mr. Rosa.
Oh my goodness.
If I would say.
All right. When we spoke
Ya
last,
estuviera loca.
you indicated that there are
De
two
remate.
instructors from Miami-Dade
Metida ahí adentro.
schools who come to the unit during the week. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that continuing to happen?
Yes, sir.
Are they providing educational
Qué
services
bien
to
escucha
Mr. Rosa?
al juez, con
Yes,
lo
sir.
bajito que habla.
Much time
Lo
per
escucha y
day,
lo
Monday
entiende.
through Friday, does he have access to, or are these instructors working with him?
They have their own schedule.
Alegadamente,
Miami-Dade School Board
la
has created a
corrupción
schedule that they
de
pull and
Miami-Dade.
test every inmate that we
Alegadamente.
have, every juvenile inmate that we have in our current custody. So as far as him individually, I will have to look at their logs, which they don't provide us their logs. They have to be requested, I believe, public record from the school board. Like, we don't have those logs with us.
Do you interact with them?
With Mr. Rosen?
No, with the school board people.
Yeah, I speak with them, ask them how they're doing, if there's anything we can do to help them, or I may get your opinion on an inmate or something like that, yeah.
Have any of them brought any concerns to you about Mr. Rosa, his physical well-being, or his mental health?
No, sir.
And I think the only other thing I wanted to ask you about was, is now a level 3 detainee. Is there anything different about his commissary access now than from any other level 3 detainee?
No, as a level 3, he has full access to commissary.
Okay. And one corrections officer that's assigned to him, where do they physically sit? Where are they when Mr. Rosa is present?
If he's inside of his cell, they're physically sitting directly in front of his door.
Okay, so they're right outside his door in his cell, a single individual in the cell. He's not sharing that with anybody.
No, he's in a single man cell.
And these are the cells that are around the perimeter of this open area.
Yes.
When I read in your reports that he's in the day area, that's the common area of the unit,
Yes, sir.
where there's another, where he would be in the presence of yet another corrections officer.
He would be in the presence of all of our correctional staff when he's in the day room.
He's in the day room.
Como si fuera, ay,
For
señor,
physical
nunca
well-being,
ido.
when he's in the day room, he's got 3 or 4 corrections officers nearby. And when he's in his cell or in his bed, he's got a corrections officer posted immediately outside the door.
When he's in the cell, yes, immediately out the door, and where he's actually stationed is right in front of the officer's station. So at any given time, that one officer that's assigned to him, plus another 4 officers may also be in that
Qué
area.
fuerte.
Okay. Are there any restrictions? Now, you had told us before that most of the
madre
day
mía.
area time, at least at this time in your unit, is during the afternoon shift between 7 and 11.
Madre mía,
Yes,
madre
because
mía,
the
madre mía,
inmates are
madre
going
mía,
to school.
Right.
madre mía, madre mía.
Is
Oh
there any,
my God,
are there
oh
any
my God.
restrictions during the day, during that shift,
Ay,
that would preclude him or keep him
qué fuerte.
from being in the day area?
Señor.
We have him on a protected custody, so
No,
during the
no.
daytime, he just wouldn't be able to come out from school with another 2 or 3 inmates. So the teachers will pull him individually or like school. Other than that, no.
What about in the afternoon shift? Is there any restriction on him being out in the day area?
No restrictions.
vamos a
Once again,
pasar
just school,
para el otro video.
you know,
Vamos a
protective custody
mantenernos.
just go by itself.
Ahora vamos a pasar
Does
al
that mean
otro
he
video.
becomes the only
A
person
los
in the
otros
day
dos
area,
videos.
or that you have
Gracias.
to